Yeah, but I don't think the calculators, it's not always teaching them what they need to understand for the abstract ideas. I mean, I remember having a student, I gave him a harmonic series on an exam, add up 1 plus a half plus a third plus a fourth, and show that it either show that it diverges, or if it converges, what does it converge to? And I remember a student sat there for 45 minutes, plus 1 over 1,223, plus 1 over 1,000. I think it's converging. It's like around 7 plus 1 over... Not really a calculator problem. Okay. It's an infinite series. Okay. Yeah. Actually occurred to me the other day that there's some things that are very, very unusual using technology. I mean, we sit in front of our computers all day now, and I was eating lunch in front of my computer, just looking at the website, eating my bowl of alphabet soup, and it occurred to me that Campbell's alphabet soup is still only available in one font. And I think Campbell's is missing a huge marketing opportunity. You got that one puffy pasta font. They could have bold new flavors. They could have, you got hobo that you eat right out of the can. All kinds of. Well, what else? We have. I don't remember how long I'm supposed to go here, but we're going to be here all day. It's no problem. That's 700 pages of math. Yeah, so let me do a little math for you here, actually, because the thing is, one of my things when I was in graduate school, one of my advisors told me that whenever you give a talk at a conference, you should always prove at least one theorem. That's just a standard thing in mathematics. So and I'll tell you before I do this that I studied when I got my PhD in Illinois. I had to take the oral exams, and algebra was not really my strong suit. I had to take the algebra prelim, and I made a lot of sort of stupid mistakes. I failed the prelim, and it was real embarrassing to tell people, tell my friends in school, "Oh, so how'd you do on your big test?" "Well, I failed algebra." "Algebra? I thought you were like a graduate student in math. You failed algebra." It's like, well, it's different, And it was just misunderstandings, actually. It was really unfair, because they gave, for example, they asked me to prove that every principal ideal domain is a unique factorization domain. All right, so this is a result from elementary abstract algebra. Many of you may have seen that theorem. It's kind of a standard abstract algebra result. Every PID is a UFD. But I misunderstood them, and I proved that every IUD is a UFO. And which is also a theorem, actually. Different proof. But yeah, then I got rattled, and they said, okay, well, so here's two groups. Are they isomorphic? And I said, well, that one is, but that one isn't. It's just. But even though I didn't do well in algebra, I still hung out with a lot of the algebra students. They're great folks. We used to party a lot with them. I remember going out to restaurants, because you could always get the group rate with those guys, and they would be sometimes obnoxious restaurant customers. I remember one time one of them started working at a restaurant, and she got back at him. She was an algebraist waitress, and they came into her restaurant. And she said, "Okay,